Hey, Nick. How tough was it to run today against this defense?
It was really tough. You gotta give credit to them. They did came to play. I thought they played extremely hard. It was everything's clogged up. They played hard, but really.
Do you like that you have a head coach and play caller though that is going to just continue to feed you the football and kind of just keep trying that run until something breaks?
Yeah, I love it. I mean, that's our identity. We know it's going to be tough to run the ball, and everybody knows that we're a running team for the most part. But I think Baker and the receivers definitely helped us out a lot. When we needed those guys to make a play, they made it. I think that helped out a lot.
So how good did it feel to finally make one then, especially with that farm you put on that defender?
It felt good. Man. That's what we're about. We could keep plugging, keep hitting it. We were going to break one sooner or later, and it came at the perfect time.
Then just real quick on Kareem Hunt's kind of leap into the end zone. I mean, it was kind of similar for him. He couldn't get a lot going today, but then he makes that play. What did you think of that?
It was amazing. Pretty sure he jumped from the 5-yard line and he landed in the end zone. He's a great athlete, great player. That's what you can expect when he's out there.
Did you have that kind of vertical in him?
Yeah, I remember when I was in college, I was watching him play, and he always leaped over guys. So it was nothing new to me.
Thanks.
Our next one is going to come from Marla. Marla, can you mute for me, please?
Yeah, Nick, how proud are you of winning without Myles? I mean, that's kind of a late blow in the week. You could kind of stunned you guys.
Yeah, Myles is a huge part of the team, and you can't replace him. But I think the defense did step up to the plate, and we had a lot. I think OV had 3 sacks, and they played hard, a lot of sacks, turnovers, all that. I mean, you can't ask for more. I think they did a great job.
The way you guys have played in this bad weather, it seems like you have a will that just won't, maybe it's the resilience from what you've been through, but do you feel that way that, you can overcome a lot no matter the obstacle?
Well, I'd say that we're a resilient team. I think that's showing that playing in these weathers and these conditions. But I'm looking forward to going to Florida this week, get some sunshine.
Yeah, I get that. When you're dashing down there for that long run again, does it almost feel like deja vu? It seems like these always happen, like right when you need it. But are you seeing something similar when those things break loose? Or like in the defense, you feel like you wore them down there and that was just...
Well, the runs are coming late in the game, so it could be that. But they played all players. I can't say we did anything, great or better. I know that we made one good play on that, and it spit me out. So that's great. But I got to give credit to all of them. They play really hard.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Jake Trotter. Jake, you can go ahead and unmute for me.
Yeah, Nick, this was another game where you and Kareem really wore down the defense with running game in the second in the fourth quarter. How much of it is it, obviously the offensive line, but not just you and not just Kareem, but you guys together, where every play one of you two, rotating in, coming right at the defense.
Yeah, that's who we're going to make. We're going to run the ball hard, and that's what we do. Our team's down, keep it the whole game.
How much are you aware kind of the two-back tradition with this franchise, whether you go back to, Mack and Biner, there have been a lot of instances where it's been two backs that have really been the backbone of this franchise. Are you aware of that? And what does it mean for you guys to kind of carry on that tradition?
Yeah, it's definitely special. Played
Okay, let's go to Tony Grossi. Tony, you can go ahead and unmute for me.
Hey, Nick, Baltimore lost. You're in second place. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's huge for me, but we still got to, focus on ourselves, keep getting wins, and we'll worry about them when they come here.
The other question I have is, you mentioned about Florida, but you seem to you have 200-yard games in this slot. What don't you like about it?
Wait, I don't understand the question.
I said, you mentioned you're looking forward to going to Florida next week, but you have 2 back-to-back 100-yard games in this kind of mess.
Yeah.
Don't you? You're gonna miss it.
Yeah, I guess it's working for me right now. I probably didn't want to change something, but I mean, maybe better in nicer weather. Who knows?
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll take a couple more, and our first one is going to come from Doug Lesmaurice. If you can go ahead and unmute for me.
Hey, Nick, Kevin Stefanski was talking about how you guys were kind of working it out in the first half and trying some different things in the run game. What's that like? Can you feel that, hey, we're going to try it this way and that way? Like, what's it like when you're trying to find out the best way to run the ball against a team?
You got to get a feel for it. I know the things we were running at first weren't really working for us. They came out for whatever we had, and they played extremely hard. And, I mean, it is right. We had some play calls that I knew was going to be a tough run. I knew they had a little bit figured it out up front. They were kind of saying some things, but we stayed. That's what I like about Coach Stefanski, because he's not going to get from the run. He kept going, and even when they did figure out plays, he kept running calling the same plays, and we had to execute it better.
And with what you guys have done in the run game in the second half this year, do you normally feel like, hey, we're going to keep at this and it is a pop, like second half of the game, that's our time, we're going to wear them down, we're going to work it out, and we're going to do this in the run game?
That's exactly what we say coming into halftime. We always say we're going to keep leaning on them, keep running down. And we know sooner or later one should pop in over the past 2 weeks. It's been popping later in the game. So that's who we are. That's what we count on happening.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, let's make this our last one. It's going to come from Jeff Shadell. Jeff, if you want to unmute for me.
So, hey, Nick, not to make you repeat things, but what kind of specific adjustments did you guys make in that second half?
There's really no new adjustments, just us leaning on and wearing down and continue to trust in the run game until one pop.